Skipper, thank you very much for coming through on this cold Thursday, Johannesburg morning. It's been a long time coming, isn't it? I've been bugging you for a while now, and we just couldn't find the right time. But ultimately, we are here on Prime Sports with Mahlatsi. Thank you very much once again. I want to start on this note to say I'm putting you on a spot immediately.
Can't tell you much.
Teams are currently in pre-season, and you are here talking to me. What's happening with you?
That's a difficult question. Why we start with those difficult? Yeah, teams are in pre-season now. I'm training on my own for now. I'm still negotiating with the former team that I was playing for. We're waiting for them, what they're gonna say, because my contract was finished in June. So we're still negotiating with them and take it from there.
So just to put it out there, you have not retired, and I'm not retiring you. So that's good news.
No, at the moment, no.
And let's, I guess the purpose of this interview is to sort of celebrate you, to really look back into what has been a fantastic trophy-laden career. Just as a young boy growing up in Mpumalanga, did you sort of have a picture of how things turned out for you in your life as a pro footballer?
Yeah, I would say it was something that I dream of, as a young kid, early age. When I started playing football. Actually, I'm coming from a family where they love football, and they support me in a lot of things. And when I see myself at the age of 14, 13, starting to traveling South Africa, playing interprovincially, I wanted to see myself playing for one of the biggest teams in South Africa. And in that, it happens, I think I've pushed so hard in terms to play for one of the biggest teams, and I did that at the age of 18, started to play for Orlando Pirates. So it was a journey that, for me, it was good. It was a dream come true, and yeah, I think I'm happy for that.
And most of the times we always see the finished article, but we people really don't know what goes behind the scenes, when you are toiling there, the amateur leagues, and how difficult was it to really keep the faith and don't lose focus when sometimes you feel it's not happening, this thing?
Oh, it's very difficult. It's very difficult to be focused at the early age, because there's a lot of influences that are there, in the township. There's a lot of things that are happening. You end up losing focus because things are not happening for you. But I think faith and hope for me, it took me where I am. And what encouraging me more, it was because of I was playing at school, playing those tournaments, and we're traveling South Africa. I was playing the team, and those days they were called high-felt teams, low-felt teams, the interprovincial. Then I started to travel, and it gave me hope that at least one day I can be there, because my dream was to be part of the development teams in one of the biggest teams, and I'll get chances. One of the coaches will select me, and they'll say, "We'll call you." Those kind of words that come from those coaches, they were inspiring me and made me believe that one day I'll be playing for PSL.
And obviously, the most important thing is to have confidence in yourself, because, like I said, if things doesn't happen, you start doubting yourself, and so you really had to keep on working and have full confidence in yourself.
Yeah, and I would say I'll thank Walter, because there were some times where I wanted to give up at the age of 17. I think after I finished my matric, I wanted to give up, and Walter said, "No, don't give up. Keep on going. Things will happen for you." He was one of my managers at those days, but we break up around the way, but he's still my brother. We still communicate. I still take advice from him, even now. He's a good brother to me, and I've been with that person for a long time, you know. Never take away from Jesmel because he's my manager now. But Walter, I think he did a lot of things to encourage me to continue and play football.
And then talking about Walter, we're talking about Kamugwena, You actually went on to play for his club.
Yeah.
Stars.
I was playing for his club at the age of 16, 17 and 18. I was playing for his team, you know. And because of he was a team owner and he was a presenter, he was trying to challenge some of the games, you know, PSL teams to come and play with us, or we gonna travel from Mpumalanga to come to Joburg and play those games. And that keeps pushing us, you know, as players, that one day we want to be professional, and it helped us at that time, you know, and we like to thank them for that opportunity. And
what would you say was the turning point? I mean, like you say, you know, Walter Stars used to play against PSL teams, and what was the turning point? How did you get noticed?
Oh, my turning point, I would say it was Coca-Cola Football Stars. That was my turning point. You know, when I was playing at school, I think it was under 18. I was doing matric by that time, and Coach Pito, Coach Dr. Kumalo, Coach Steve Kompela, was Coach Linda Ptelezi. They were part of that scouting team. So they had to select me in that time, and I think we were 300 or 400 players. We went for a workshop in Excellent Park. So around all the school from all province. So they selected a lot of players, so we went to a workshop. Then they started to select, they wanted the top 9 of Coca-Cola Football Stars. They wanted top 9 players. So they're cutting from 300 or 400, if I'm not mistaken. They were cutting until they finish it. And I was part of the top 9 players. So for me, by that time, everything just changed completely. You know, I saw myself that I have a potential to play.
And if you still remember, who were some of the players who were there in the top 9 who went to become professionals?
I can't remember proper, but what I know, Luvengo. Luvengo Mngomeni. From.
He played for Sundowns.
He played for Sundowns and Swallows. Is one of the players that I was with in the top 9. Yeah, if I can still remember. But some of them are.
Maybe they didn't make it.
Yeah, they didn't make it to the PS. Some made it to PS, but they never get a chance to play. You know, because those top 9 were supposed to sign with different PSL teams, and we did.
And then you went to, of course, you went to the Buccaneers.
Yeah, it was complicated, but you know what happened there? All of the 9 players, Kaizer Chiefs wanted us to go there. We trained with Kaizer Chiefs teams and first team. That time, I think the coach was Midedop, if I'm not mistaken. And things went well, but Walter Mkwena felt that it's not a right move for you. Then he organized some game against Orlando Pirates. Actually, they were playing Kev, they were passing, going to Swaziland to play a game. So I think he wanted a friendly by our township. Then we played a game there, and things changed for me because I had that work rate that I wanted to play in the PSL. On that day, I expressed myself, and
you were pushing.
Yeah, I was pushing, you know, and things changed from there, and they wanted me by that time.
I don't think a lot of people would know what you just said now, that you actually trained with Chiefs before you turned professional.
Yeah, I was almost signed with Kaizer Chiefs. Almost,
yeah.
Almost. I think on the last day we just changed. Yeah, almost signed with Kaizer Chiefs, and I think the manager of Kaizer Chiefs, Mr. Vum-Vum, knows that. Yeah, when I meet him, he always remind me that.
Say, when?
Yeah, you were
one that got away.
supposed. Yeah, you were supposed to sign. I said, yeah, you were too slow. So it's part of life.
It's part of life.
Yeah, I had to go there, and you never know. I think God led me to go to Orlando Pirates. That's why I've stayed so long in Orlando Pirates. You know, it was His blessing from God.
And you, as you saying, you play friendly against the Pirates when they went to Swaziland. You impress, and things started shaping up from there.
Yeah, then things changed from there. Then, yeah, the calls came, and we negotiate, and I've signed with Orlando Pirates.
So was Pirates your team that you supported growing up?
Yeah, I would say, because I used to go with my uncle to the game. My uncle is a fan of Orlando Pirates, a big fan. My uncle, when he was still working, you know, he used to take me to the games. I think my first game that we've watched, it was at Polokwane. I went with my uncle. We went to watch Orlando Pirates against Vum Professional. Yeah, in Polokwane. Peter Mukaba, the old one. Yeah, that's when I started to watch. First time I watched a PSL game. I went with my uncle, and from there I fall in love to Orlando Pirates.
We'll come back to the Pirates, you know, successes and highs and lows and stuff. I just want to pick up brains on something here.
Yeah.
When you started, football looked a lot different to what it is now.
What do you mean? Because of haircut?
No, I guess
what?
because of
we grow, man.
The professionalism and all these kinds of things. Things were a little bit not that professional as they are now. How have you monitored the way football has changed from when you started up to where it is now? The sort of, you know, coaching and, you know, the type of player and all those kinds of things.
Oh, football changed, man. Change every day. You know, you learn every day. So I would say when I grew up or started in the PSL, it was different. Like now. Now it's more about business part. It's not about more enjoyment. And before I felt like it was very more enjoyment, and the business will come over. Now it's more about business more than enjoyment. But you learn in football. It's the tactics change, a lot of things change, so you learn from that. So I believe that nowadays we watch modern football, so we copy from that. And that's where the football goes. And
in terms of tactics and structures and how football is being played on the field, also there's been a lot of changes there.
Yeah, there's been a lot of changes. The tactics now it's proper. If you can see the games from international and PSL, some of the teams are doing it now, some they don't. But we're coming all right. Maybe we just have to go and study, you know, more and more in football, so that we want our South African football to grow, you know, because that's what we need, you know, it's a modern football now. If we don't want to study, then it's a problem. We must study more football and get to know, because a lot of tactics change.
And then you arrive at Pirates. I'm sure you were scared, given the...
Not really. I was not scared, not really. I think for me, when I arrived, I had good people that I had in my past. Innocent Mdlele by that time at Orlando Pirates. He come from my township, Mpumalanga. I used to play with him. Under 17 national team, I used to play with Chisboy Mkwena. So I didn't have a difficult part about that. And when I came to Orlando Pirates, start training the first time, Orlando Pirates took me to the US with the likes of Chisboy, Jabu Mahlangu, Gift Leremi, may soul rest in peace, Joseph Makanya. Yeah, we were 5, and Coach Palacios. We went there to train with the US. I'll call it. It's like HPC. You know, HPC. Yeah. It's development things. There's tennis, there's soccer, there's everything. We went there to train, and for me, I think Orlando Pirates wanted me to learn about more pressure. because I'm starting to play for a big team, and how to deal with interviews and kind of things, you know, those kind of things. And for me, it helped a lot. It helped for a lot for me, and yeah, I think it was not a big thing for me when I started training with the team, because already I'm gelling with those 5 players when I was there, and they saw my potential while we were training there with the football team. They say you're capable, you're fit to play there. When you come back, just do your best. And when I was there, I was surrounded with good guys on my first day, and I was pushing.
And a lot of senior players around the team at that time.
Yeah. Yo. There was a lot of players. Yo. But now they will say I'm old. But I'm not old. I would say I think I've started early in my age. I think there was a lot of senior players there, the likes of Tony Shabalala, Lakele Khwati, Thabang Molefe, Okpara, Papi Khumane. Yo, now they will say I'll reveal my age. That I'm old, and I'm not old.
Yeah, and I mean, when you get there, you surely you learn from those guys. You know?
Yeah, I did a lot. And some of them I still communicate with them, you know, even now. I talk to them just to get some experience, you know, while I was still playing, to see if my game is improving or not, or even in life, what's happening, you know, how is it after football, you know, kind of those things that we talk about.
And I guess one of the things that hits you immediately you get to Pirates must be the pressure. You realize, oh, this is a different beast now. How did you personally deal with the amount of pressure, every little thing that you do? The media is watching, the fans are watching, everybody's watching.
I will say I'm not perfect, but I've tried. You know, I've tried with dealing with pressure in the right way. You know, I think for me it's very important to respect each and every person that comes in your life. You know, even if a person is drinking and he wants 2 minutes of your time, give them that respect. You know, and I've learned that from my parents. You know, to respect people. I think to respect people, that makes me to release the pressure that it was there at Pirate. And there's a lot of pressure at Pirate. To play for Pirate is not easy, because you all over. Everyone knows you in the space of a second, knows you. So you must take care of yourself in each and every way that you feel like doing. So it's difficult, but I think I've tried my best.
And was there ever a time when you said, this is too much?
Yeah, sometimes you go through those such things, but obviously you tell yourself that, hey, may look clean. May look clean, and you must keep on going. You know, you no longer, and you grow quicker when you play under pressure. You grow quicker. So for me, I've grown quicker, and obviously the team changed me to part of the captains. Obviously, I have to change my lifestyle, change everything now. I'm a leader. Everyone is looking at me. Everything you do is very important. So you can't mess around.
And as a leader, you must lead by example.
Yeah, everything you must lead by example.
On and off.
On and off the field. So I think I've tried my best. You know, I know there's some of the things maybe people say, namanga, in, but yeah, I've tried my best to be one of the best leaders.
And this leadership thing, were you always a leader, even from the amateur levels? And did you have to sort of, did you have to grow into it, or is something that you've always had?
Yeah, angazi baba yazi. But engingakusho ukuthi almost wonke ama-team engiwadlalele bengiyi-captain. So angazi. Maybe it's something.
Maybe the unbent likes you.
Yeah, maybe it's something ebenginayo abayibonayo to the coaches or the technical teams that I was playing for. Because all the teams, if I can look at the early age, since under 12, under 14, where I go, I'm the captain of the team. Yeah, so I feel like maybe I was born to be a captain or to be a leader.
And staying with this discussion of leadership, leading can be tricky sometimes because, you know, especially in a team sport where football, where you've got 30, 40 people, different characters, different personalities, and sometimes you come across people who are just not easy to lead. You also have troublesome people who doesn't want to do the right thing. To deal with characters like that needs, you know, a higher level of maturity. Did you come across most of the times with people who are just difficult?
Yeah, you always come across with those people. You know, we are not building the same character, all of us. So a lot of people that have different characters, and you must know how to deal with those people. You know, for me, I think I knew when I was at Pirate how to deal with each and every person and how to handle with each and every person. You know, this one you can shout, this one you can't shout, you must deal with this. I think I've learned so much to learn about character of people, you know, and it helped me grow as a person to, you know, when you go out, analyze things. You know, you have to analyze things. If this one is like this, you need to handle like this. If this one is like this, you need to handle like this. And yeah, it helped me in my leadership skills. And yeah, and those people that are travel, they are always there.
Yeah.
You must know how to deal with them.
Yeah.
In the right way.
Yeah. Lastly, on this topic, South African football is notorious for, you know about it still happen to this day, people drinking and doing all this kind of stuff and all this kind. You have been in football for almost, more than 15 years now, pro.
Yeah.
How big is this problem in our football where you have players who are just inherently ill-disciplined?
I think we are not taught how to use those illness things in our country or in our football. I think there's a lot of people that drink in football. There's a lot. Even the greatest players drink. But how do you drink? You know, it's very important. You drink at the right time or you drink at the wrong time. You find a person won a UEFA Champions League. It drink in the changing room. It's normal.
It happens in rugby, in cricket.
In cricket, they know it's the last game of the match or it's the last day. They know tomorrow is recovery. It doesn't drink to finish the alcohol. I think if I can, it doesn't drink to finish the 24 alcohol that is there. It's drinking 6 just to keep company.
Have fun for that time.
For that time, then after he goes home and sleep, tomorrow they play. Some of us, we drink to finish the bottle. So it's a problem.
Yeah, and tomorrow 9 o'clock the coach is waiting.
The coach is waiting for you. You can't drink tomorrow you play, you training or you play. You can't drink like that. And when they say drink, don't drink too much. Drink. If you have 1 glass of wine, it's okay. 1 beer, it's okay. You're done. You fulfill what you want in your body. Because alcohol, it's needed in your body. We like it or not. You need it. But I'm not promoting it. I'm not promoting it to say, hey guys, you must drink. I was drinking also. No. I'm not promoting it. It's just, it's a matter of monitoring it in the right way. We don't monitor it in the right way. And for me, I think I've tried to stay away in those things because even after football, you're still gonna drink.
Yeah, you have got all the time. Yeah.
We've got all of the time. So I think maybe after football, I'm still gonna drink.
And there was a lot of success for you at Pirates. Trophies. Looking back, you look fondly at that time there. You weren't there, let's be honest, you know.
Yeah.
You look back with pride that you did fairly well.
Pirate. Yeah, I think I played my best part in that team. you know, my best. My career was best there. I played with dignity, played with passion, played with love. You know, I love that team. They did so much for me. I'd like to thank Mr. Evan Koza and the team, the technical team, the management, everyone. You know, for believing in me at the early age until I left the team. You know, no one thought that I will make it, but they believed me. Even if you go back, and when I was injured, you know, for almost a year, but they believe, you know, in me and say you're gonna come back and play and you're gonna deliver. And when I came back, and I also did that, I deliver, and yeah. It's history.
What were your highlights?
There's a lot of highlights in that team. There's a lot. I think my half of my life, because I spent there.
You arrived there as a boy and you left as a man. Yeah?
I left as a man. Yeah. I think my highlight, the most highlight is trebles. Playing
2 back ones. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 back, and playing the CAF. Finals, yeah. 2013, Confed 2015, and came back again, play the Confed in 2021, 22? Yeah, 22. Yeah, that's the most highlight of my games. And playing derbies, you know, you can't say no to that. Yeah. You can't. It's memories that you'll never forget. Playing derbies, because as a young kid, obviously, we were sitting there. You still remember Wisa Spectacular, Tecom. Yeah, we will watch there.
I want to play.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock you're watching. On that Saturday you're watching game. And when comes the final, if it's Chiefs and Pirates, it's a derby. You want to be there. So that's the best.
Do you feel you could have won maybe more titles in Paris?
Yeah. I feel like I deserve more, but you know, when God says no, it's no. I think the one that I have now, it's okay for me. But the one that I think I lost in the finals, it's still paining me. I don't want to lie, it's still paining me. Actually, the most important thing is the caps. 2013 and 2015 and 2022, the one broke my heart, because we were there, and one chance just to finish, we didn't. So that's broke my heart. I think if I've won those trophies, I'll be a happiest man.
You know, looking at the teams that you played in, there's one player, maybe let's go to 2, who elicits a lot of emotions to people who were at Pirates. Leremi. Incidentally, we spoke to Cheeseboy recently, and he had some very good things to say about the guy. He was a special talent. You can almost say a once-in-a-generation talent.
He's a special, that guy. He was very
What
special.
can you say? How good was this guy?
I first met that guy when we were going 2 years. Funny guy, good human being, crazy. He used to call himself Tyrese. Maybe Cheeseboy didn't tell you. He used to tell, because of his tattoos and everything. I was inspired by his tattoos and what. When it gets to the field, it's something else. You forget what he was saying to you outside the field. He was very passionate about football. I remember one day we were playing a 11v11 game, and he was telling us, Magents. He was calling Magents because he didn't know that I was Magents. He said, Magents will Edward Motalo, Magents when I'll go. So Cheeseboy will come and say, hey, Magents, man, we call him Magents. Hey, Magents. So I'm playing with left foot only. And this guy will play with left foot only. even if the ball comes to the right hand side, no, he handled with the left foot the whole game. And I say, this guy is talented, eh?
Yeah.
And tomorrow you say, I'm playing with the right foot only. You'll play with the right foot only. And you will dribble with the right foot only. And if he touches with the right, it's a foul, he'll give it to you. The way he was passionate and crazy about football, sure, that guy was a different player.
And his death must have hit you guys very hard.
No, you know, some of the young players, if they didn't watch Leremi, they need to go back and check the athletes.
Yeah.
He was
a special footballer.
Yeah, strong in every way, physically, fit, strong, everything. I think he was a complete player. He was a complete speed. He has strong. He has. He can do everything. Everything you wish to have in a football player. He had.
Yeah. Let's talk about Vilakazi. Also, an exceptional talent.
A special player. A person who taught me a lot of things. Vilakazi. That's why I said I'm having a lot of relationship with most of the guys. Yeah. Almost the guys. So it's special player, good human being as well. And when I sit with remember I used to watch them. You know, when you sit with them and share some words with them, it's something else. To train with them, it's something else. To play with them, official game, it's something else. You know, so those players are special. So was very special. He knew when to score. He felt when there's something wrong in the team and say, we are not gelling, guys. We need to do this and this. He was talkative and he knew when he wants to do things, and he will make it happen. Perfect. I don't know how, but he knew that it's time to do this and we do it. So he was very special.
But why don't we have such players these days now? Where is it so? Where is the gift? Where is the Leslie? Where is the OJ?
And remember, God gave us different talent, all of us. I can't share my talent with you. I can't. There's only Happy Jele. There's no other.
Hence, I'm a lousy footballer. I try to play.
Yeah. That's why each and every player is very special. And sometimes I don't want people to compare me with anyone. But I like people the players mostly, to take one or two to a different player, to learn from him. Me, I've learned a lot of things in a lot of defenders from South Africa. So I took this portion and this portion and this portion to make it better in my game.
And you worked with a lot of coaches there, Pirates, eh?
I've worked, maybe there are 16 of, I can't remember. Papik, Micho,
Professor, you're talking about Palacios, yeah?
Yeah, I'm talking about Coach Palacios. Vum-Vum, Owen Dakama.
I'm also trying to think now.
Coach Vivi, Coach Mshini. Who else? Faklu, Rulane.
Eric
Tingler.
Also Coach Debza Mloyi?
Yeah, Coach Debza. Coach Kroll. Who came after Kroll? Who is this coach? There's plenty. There's the one from, I can't remember. Came who coached for 6 months, I think.
There was that guy from France with a bald head. I don't know if it was before your time. We came from Black Leopards, whatever his name was, the French guy, Kaizer or something like that. Must have been before your time.
No, I was not there. There's this guy who came, Shell.
Oh, Shell Jonathan, yeah.
Yeah, Shell. What?
There was another one who came after Shell Jonathan. Yeah, just recently got a lot of coaches.
Yeah.
But who sort of, you can say this man got the best out of me. He knew how to press the right buttons with me.
Coach Micho, first, he knew how to get out of best. Coach Kroll, he knew. Coach Palacios, he knew. Coach Micho and Rulani as well.
Rulani, yeah.
Yeah, I think they knew how to take that party. And also Coach Eric.
Eric Tingler, yeah.
Coach Eric and Coach Roger, I think they knew when to touch that button to give everything that I am supposed to do in the team.
So when you look back at Pirates, you must be happy. You did what you were supposed to do. You achieved all the stuff that you wanted to achieve at Pirates.
Yeah, I think I almost won every cup in South Africa that you can call off. And I've done it with Orlando Pirates. I think I've done my part, man. I did all that I'm supposed to do as a player. You know, I've won everything with the team. And yeah.
I'm sure you know what my next question is going to be now.
I know where you're going. I think
to say, you left the club. You went to Royal AM last season. We don't know what's going to happen this coming season, but people have been asking, is the Pirates door closed or is still open? And I mean, if you were to go back there, at what capacity do you see yourself playing a role at Pirates if you go back?
I would love to go back. Let me start by that saying. I would love to go back and be part of that team. I think they've done so much for me. I think I need to contribute a lot to the up and coming players, giving my knowledge, to them. I think it's going to help the team to grow as well. At this point in time, when I left the team, they said to me I can go and finish my season 1 or 2. And then when I'm ready, I can come back. So yeah, when I'm start hanging up my boots, I'll go back and ask them again if the position is still available to go back and be part of Orlando Pirates institution.
And we're going to start wrapping up now. Do you feel you could have played more games for Bafana?
Yeah. I think I still feel that I was supposed to play more games, man. There was a chance when I was doing very well, but obviously they didn't select me. But there's a lot of criteria in football and in the national team that they select, but I don't blame them. I've done my part in football, and I still need to continue and play and see.
But also, I think you can look at it from another perspective. Say, I mean, there's no shame in that. Bafana during your time when you were at your peak, it was not easy to get in there, given the quality that was there.
Yeah. When I was, when I get an opportunity to play for Orlando, for Bafana, there was a lot of top players that are playing, and most of them were playing overseas by that time, and it was difficult to break into that. And if I can remember those players, it was difficult, but I can't blame myself. I've tried my best to be part of Bafana Bafana, and after all, I think I've done everything.
What do you make of the team now, Bafana Bafana?
No, they're doing well. I think we need to support them as much as we can. Support the guys you know, and yeah, I think they're trying to develop the team now with the more players, so that they can stay for a long, maybe 3 to 5 years. Maybe
you qualify for the next World Cup 2026.
Yeah, maybe we'll be fine. It's a new generation, and so far they're doing well. I won't blame them. I won't criticize them. They're doing very well. They just beat Morocco recently. They've played with their hearts out, so we're very happy. I think we're in the right track.
How was Leremi?
Good team. Nice. I've enjoyed myself so far.
They call it soft life.
Not really soft life. It's a team like it's a team like each and every one competing in the PSL. But I think so far I've enjoyed myself. It's a good team, good facilities. Good potential of players there. I think they just have to believe in themselves and going forward so that they can tell themselves that they are capable of winning things.
Another interesting thing about that club is Kaiser's son sometimes comes and train there. People obviously, like to ridicule him and all these kinds of things. And
yeah,
he looks like he loves football.
Oh, the son.
Yeah, the son.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure you've trained with him on occasions when he comes in.
We've trained with.
Is there something there?
No, it's good. It's good. It's a little bit weight, yeah, but I won't talk about weights. But he's a good player. I think if he can train more harder, he can fit in the right space. Yeah, he loves football. He's passionate. You can see him, the way he trains. He's dedicated. He comes to training each and every day. So I think he's dedicated. He wants to do well, and if he wants to take his career to another level. But he's a good player.
And I know you've been busy with your coaching badges.
Yeah.
Must I start practicing calling you coach? Coach.
Not yet. I'm still busy pushing my pages with coaches. I just want to finish my pages and see what's gonna take me, because obviously we love football. We want to be part of football. You can't run away from that, So yeah, I'm taking step by step. I'm not in a hurry. But obviously one day I'll finish my pages. And maybe I just want to look if my passion is into coaching or what.
Or something else.
Or something else. But obviously I'll be part of football.
Part of football, yeah. Yeah, I think as we wrap up now, there's been an interesting chat. The boy from Mpumalanga who came to the big city and made it big. We called you here because we wanted to sort of celebrate you. I think you've been a model professional.
I've tried.
I don't remember reading about you in the front page of a newspaper.
Yeah, I've tried.
We like those things, and I hope young people can learn from you. You have been a good example. We were talking off air before this interview that our careers have almost been like this. When I was starting out as a journal, you were also starting out as a footballer.
Yeah, we almost in the same age, man.
Yeah.
In terms of
$2,
Yeah. No, I'm not old.
Not too old, but we there. Yeah. So yeah, it has been an absolute pleasure watching you. It has been an absolute pleasure. Seeing the stuff that you did, and like I said, you've been a good example, and I hope that young people out there, especially sportsmen and women, can take a leaf out of your book and learn that you can still do the right thing and succeed. These days in our societies, we have wrong people as role models, and that's contributes to what is pretty much a dysfunctional society. And for that, I want to help you. I want to thank you, and I'm sure we'll call you back again when you're a coach to see if you can give us another happy journey.
Yeah, ngiyabonga kakhulu, man. Thanks for your time. It was a nice chat.
Yeah.
I think I will see me some other time.
Yeah.
Maybe, but as a coach, I don't know. But we'll see.
Maybe he's an ambassador. These days, these ambassadors. Slompo is an ambassador, Tigwe is an ambassador, Tiani is an ambassador. They're all ambassadors everywhere. You know?
If I'll get that opportunity, I'll grab it with my both hands.
Yeah. All right. My brother, thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
No,
it was a nice chat. Peter, I can't control the weather, but it's cold, eh?
But it's okay.
Yeah, it's all right.
We live for this. So
we live for this,
we sacrifice.
That's it.
Yeah. You need to adapt in each and every way.
Thank you very much, Skipper.
Yeah,
sure.